My friend, caroling, caroling. This song was made famous by Nat King Cole. It was written by Alfred Burt, and the words come to us from Villa Hutton. When we play the song, we're going to be doing it in the key of G major, A minor, B minor, C major, D major, E minor, F sharp diminished, and G. Outside of that 7 diatonic chord structure, we're going to have an E major opposed to an E minor. We're going to raise that median to get a major, E major. We're also going to have an A7, an A dominant. We're going to have a D7 or an F sharp diminished that we just said, and then a G sus4. When we play a G and we add the C in, it gives us a suspension, and then our resolution. Our chord structure is going to be a G with a B. I'm going to play a B minor 7 because it's easier on the fingers, but if you're still working on your B minor 7 and your B minor, there is a difference of this note. I just find the B minor 7 sounds great in this song. Ding dong, ding dong. G, caroling, caroling. Now we go A minor, D7, G, E minor, B minor, E major, B minor, E major, E minor, A dominant, then D. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, A minor, then D, 2, 3, G, E minor, C, G, D7, G, A minor, D7, G sus, then G. The whole feeling over the top of this is going to have a caroling, caroling, now we go, Christmas bells are ringing, caroling, caroling through the snow, Christmas bells are ringing, joys and voices sweet and clear, sing sad songs of heart to cheer. Ding dong, Christmas bells are ringing. I find this to be a very fun and joyous song. It sounds wonderful when you're singing in harmony with other folks, and there's so many things we could do with rhythms here. Let's say you're following this series and you're learning the ukulele, the guitar, the piano, all the different parts of this. You then can teach this in the same key. Being able to modulate is a great idea too. This song is in the key of F when we play it on the LP, which means when Nat King Cole's playing this and singing it, it's going to be F. We're going to do a 1 chord, then we're going to do our 3 chord, 1 chord, then a 3 chord, and then we're going to have our 2 chord. So if you're able to follow the key of G and be like, G is my 1, A, B minor is my 3, G is my 1, B minor is my 3, A minor is my 2, D dominant 7 is my dominant 5, then you can do that exact same thing in the key of F. And I hope that instills confidence in you. All you need to do is write down the 7 notes that are in your scale, and then write down the 7 notes of the scale you're going to. Swap out all of those for the chords for each of their positions. In each one of these, it's a little hard to explain through a 4-minute video, but this is how it is. When you have 7 notes in a scale, the 1 is major, the 2 is minor, 3 is minor, 4 is major, 5 is major, 6 is minor, and 7 is diminished. Their sonority is what we're talking about. The dyad that makes up the first of the triad notes, that's the one that tells you if it's a major or minor. In this song, there's a jump from a minor chord, which is our E minor, and then it turns into an E major. So the confusion that comes through music theory by knowing it and then not knowing it is this. That scale position is called the major 6, onto which you play a minor chord. We are simply changing that back to a major kind of concept. Like all music is used through the major, right? So what we're doing is this. You're going to make that G natural a G sharp from E minor, to E major. Well, consistently, that's what you're going to do when you look at these other chord structures. Whenever you see an A7 rather than an A minor, in a key that has A, C, E, you would sharpen that median to be a C sharp. It's an A7, which means you're going to have all these, A, C sharp, and E. Then you're going to add the G natural, and it's going to give you that lending tone to go back to the D minor. I hope that's not too much theory. If you enjoyed it, subscribe to this channel, why don't you? Other than that, have a groovy holiday. Aloha to you.